Do the Lakers and DeAndre Ayton make sense together? Here's how it could work. The Los Angeles Lakers are entering a pivotal offseason where the need for immediate, significant upgrades cannot be overstated. A recent development, however, may provide a path for them to add high-level talent. LeBron James has put the Lakers on the clock. When LeBron James opted into his $52.6 million player option on Sunday, it came with a clear message delivered via his agent, Rich Paul, to ESPN. LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that, are supportive of that, and want the best for him. The subtext is clear. Make serious upgrades now, or James, having secured his massive salary, could request a trade to a contender. The 40-year-old superstar is acutely aware that his time in the NBA is winding down and is actively seeking another title. A new opportunity, DeAndre Ayton's buyout. Fortunately for the Lakers, a major piece just hit the market. The Portland Trail Blazers and center DeAndre Ayton are reportedly finalizing a buyout agreement, which would make Ayton an unrestricted free agent. This move is logical for Portland, who have drafted centers in the last two drafts and were facing Ayton's expiring contract. For the Lakers, it's a golden opportunity. Analyzing the fit, pros and cons. The 26-year-old former number 1 overall pick would be an immediate, no questions asked starter for a Lakers team desperate for a center. Pros. Ayton provides quality rebounding, 10.5 career average, a reliable scoring presence, 16.7 points, and a strong interior defensive body. Crucially, he would be available without the Lakers having to trade away valuable assets. Cons. His motor and effort can be inconsistent. Is he the perfect theoretical player to pair with James and Luka Doncic? No. But given that he could be signed outright, is he the best realistic option for the Lakers right now? That would be a resounding yes. Putting the pieces together. The salary cap puzzle. Signing Ayton isn't simple due to the Lakers' financial constraints. The Lakers are hard capped at the second apron. They currently have access to the $14.1 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception, MLE. They also want to re-sign key forward Dorian Finney-Smith, an unrestricted free agent who could command $12 to $15 million annually. The problem? They cannot sign Ayton using the full MLE and then go the first apron to re-sign Finney-Smith. A potential solution. A creative compromise could work. The Lakers could offer Ayton a smaller one-year showcase deal using a portion of the MLE, e.g. $5 million. This would allow him to play on the biggest stage possible before hitting free agency again next year. This move would then allow the Lakers to use their bird rights to re-sign Finney-Smith with the remaining cap space, keeping them under the first apron. It would be a tight fit with little future flexibility, but it would be an immediate upgrade. The potential lineup. A successful offseason following this plan could result in a roster that looks like this. Starters: Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton. Rotation: Dorian Finney-Smith, Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, Jared Vanderbilt. While this team is a clear improvement, it might still be a trade or two away from being a true championship favorite. However, acquiring a starting center like Ayton without giving up assets would be a massive first step, solving their most glaring issue of the offseason. The NBA world was rocked on Sunday by a report from Shams Charania that LeBron James will be opting into final year of his contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. But that wasn't the bombshell. The real shockwave came from immediate follow-up comments from his agent Rich Paul, which essentially sounded like a thank you for memories message, sparking intense speculation. Does LeBron James actually want to be traded from the Los Angeles Lakers? This has ignited a firestorm of debate. Is this a genuine desire to leave, or is it the ultimate power play from one of the smartest superstars in sport history? Let's break down the arguments. Argument 1. Sell. This is a classic leverage play. The most common theory is that this is not a real trade request, but rather a calculated move to pressure the Lakers front office. A history of pressure. As analysts Andy Bailey and Zach Buckley point out, LeBron has a history of subtly and not so subtly pushes teams to make win-now moves. He did it constantly in Cleveland by signing short-term deals to remind them he could leave at any time. The Luka factor. The dynamic in LA has fundamentally changed. after trading for Luka Doncic. The franchise is now, as Buckley puts it, orbiting around Doncic. The front office is likely evaluating every move based on its impact on their 26-year-old superstar, not their 40-year-old one. A reminder of power. This move is LeBron's way of reminding everyone that he is still LeBron James. It's a public demand to front office to use all their remaining assets to address the team's immediate needs, like finding a starting center and adding perimeter defense, to give him a realistic shot at a title next season, not just building for Luka's future. Argument 2. Bye. The Lakers and LeBron are at a real crossroads. On the other hand, analyst Dan Favale argues that this time feels different, and we should buy the idea that a trade is a real possibility. The opt-in is key. If LeBron wanted to stay and have security, he would have signed a multi-year extension. If he wanted to put maximum pressure on the Lakers as a free agent, he would have opted out. Opting in is a perfect strategic move if you want to force a trade. Why? Because any team that would truly interest him, like a fellow contender, wouldn't have the cap space to sign him outright. A trade is the only way for them to acquire him. A fracture with the front office. This suggests a real disconnect. Favale speculates that perhaps the Lakers front office used words like rebuild or future too often in exit interviews. Maybe they asked LeBron to take less money or give up his no-trade clause. Whatever happened, it seems the Lakers signaled a shift, and this is LeBron's response to reclaim control over his own destiny. The ultimate reality check. Why he stays. Despite all the drama, there are powerful anchors keeping LeBron in Los Angeles. Business and family. His life, family, and massive business empire are firmly rooted in Los Angeles. His son plays for the Lakers. This is the biggest factor. It's hard to imagine LeBron demanding a trade away from the only team in NBA history where he gets to play alongside his son, Bronny James. Verdict. While the leverage play seems like the most logical explanation, this is the closest we've ever come to a legitimate LeBron wants out of LA scenario. It's a power struggle. LeBron wants a team built to win now, while the front office has a balance that with a future centered around Luka Doncic. So, what do you believe? Is this just a power move by LeBron to force the Lakers to make more trades? Or is this the beginning of the end of the LeBron era in Los Angeles? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.